What are their thoughts about you? Hi, beautiful soul. Thank you for joining me, Mystic Mia Moksha, here on Mostly in the Moment for another Love Pick a Card reading. We have 4 piles here. You may choose a pile based on the number, the image, or the crystal that resonates with you. Timestamps are below. This is a timeless reading, but I am posting this on January 1st, the first day of this new year. And I just want to say Happy New Year to all those that are watching this around the time I post it. If you're watching it another time, there are so many energies that come through each pile about new beginnings, something beautiful, bright, bold, and just very prosperous. So good luck and good fortune to all of you, and I hope you enjoy the reading. Much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 1 with the rose quartz. We're looking at their thoughts about you. This is a timeless reading, but if you're watching this around the time I posted, 1 is for January 1st. It's the new year. Happy New Year if you're watching this around the time I posted. If you're watching it at a later time, there is a prosperous new big cycle happening for you the time that you're watching. Okay, so let's get into it. What are their thoughts about you? Oh, wow. It feels like you have like a new spark. There's a new energy about you. Something about like you're wearing new clothes, or you have the desire to do new things. You have a new idea or new project or new class, new work, something new about you that you're very excited about, and you're excited to see where it leads you. Kind of like when you realize that you look good in hats or something, or like you look good in this specific kind of color, or you're learning your more authentic style or learning your more authentic passions in life, and you just kind of have this like fire lit within you, and that kind of energy makes people look like goddesses, walking on the planet. Gods walking on the planet makes you look really good. You have like a shine about you. Your face is just, happy. Even when you're not like smiling, there's like this energy, positive, happy energy coming out of your face, coming out of your, energetic body. So you look really good right now because you're so fired up about something new. So yeah, they're definitely thinking about that. Like, oh wow, like pile 1 is looking really good recently. I just kind of want to be around them all the time. I just kind of want to look at them. You might even catch them staring at you or staring at your social media page. 7 of Swords. Okay, so I do feel like you're kind of in a flurry. You're have so many ideas. You have so many thoughts. Right now that it looks kind of like a manic pixie kind of vibe, like but grounded. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know, you're just on fire. You have so many good ideas coming through. It's like you don't have the time in the day to do them all, or to look them up or research them or take action on all of them. That's a good sign that you're looking really good to this person, looking like someone who is on the verge of a breakthrough, or just had a breakthrough, or is about to kind of, start this new journey, like set off on a new adventure, for sure. Even the way I'm channeling this energy, it's like very excited. Like I'm talking very excitedly. Like, when someone's very passionate about something, like a show or something new that they did or something that they just experienced or something that they really, really like or love. And they're just talking really fast, and their like eyes are like glowing and beaming, and their face is beaming, I'm getting that kind of energy from you. I don't know if you know that you're in this energy or not, but it just feels like you're just so excited. You're getting a lot of good ideas right now. You might be sharing some of these ideas with other people, and they're becoming really attracted to you. Your person is just kind of blown away with your ability to channel ideas, your ability to kind of think of creative solutions and things you want to do. That's such an attractive thing to anyone. Someone who is like passionate about life and have a lot of things that they want to do, have a lot of likes. Not for everyone. I'm getting there are some people who like the homebodies and more quiet, does nothing, more grounded, very basic folk. And no hate on them. They have a very interesting energy about them as well. But for you, I feel like you're usually around people who are like you, obviously, like people who are more passionate about life and who have, a million and one things that you want to do before you die, And this energy is like kind of coming back, ramping up in you, and they are noticing it. They're finding it so, so, so attractive. Okay, I meant what I said. So I feel like, June. Something that you said in June to this person. September, 2 month cards. Okay, June and September. Okay, so something from the past is coming up. You've something significant happened between the two of you in the past September or June. Whenever you're watching this, I feel like something significant happened between the two of you in June and in September. I'm feeling there's something about maybe you want to take space, or maybe they didn't want to move forward with you, or maybe you're kind of done with their shenanigans, with their drama. Something about you're like, I meant what I said. It's like you're either with me or you're not. Like, do you want this in a relationship? Do you want this relationship? Do you want to move forward in this relationship in this way? Do you want children? Do you want to live together? Do you want, do you see us moving forward? If you don't want to move forward, this is it. I can't entertain this connection, not even in the future. This is it. I meant what I said. So I'm getting this kind of feeling like this person is someone that has never stopped liking you, but they didn't step up when they could have in the recent past. And so now you're kind of like, I meant what I said back then. I meant what I said. It could be also a confession of love. You might have laid it all on the table for them, being like, hey, I like you. This is what I want for us. And they're coming back and being like, did you really mean what you said? Did you actually like me? Did you actually want to be with me? And you're like, yeah, I meant what I said. I do see us being together. I do think that we are a good match. And so something might be reviving because they're starting to see your potential, your who you really are. It feels like your life is just starting or something like that, and they're starting to they knew you before this new start. They knew you when you were, kind of still struggling to find this new start, and they know you now. It's something beautiful about seeing someone from the beginning of their new journey, and then all the way to their accomplishments, all the way to their destination. There's something beautiful about seeing someone that you love or really go through that transition in their life. It's like you feel like a proud friend or a proud partner or a proud, whatever relationship you have to them, a proud person to have witnessed that, yeah, I also do feel like the upcoming June and September is very significant for your love life and for your new projects and new adventures, the things that you're really passionate about, or it could be new or old, something that's being revived or something new. I feel like your life in general, these 2 points are going to be very significant. And I feel like last June and September were very significant as well. something about like a promise to yourself. Like, I promise, like maybe in June or September, that I will get here in my life or get here in my love life. And it's like coming true in this June or September. There's like two points. Like, one, at the end of, like, one at the solstice and one at the equinox. Yeah. There's also something about like you telling your person, that the person you like, or the person you pick this pile for, that like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do in my life, and this is like, where I'm going and stuff like that. And they're realizing that like you are a person of your word, like you are gonna do what you say you're gonna do, and they're watching you kind of like actually do it. So, this person's kind of looking on like in excitement and such. They're so proud of you and they're so happy for you. And they're watching this, like, you make magical moves in your life that happen. They're witnessing it. They're seeing this in front of their eyes. And they're like, just like so super impressed by you. But I'm getting this feeling it's not just them. It's like other people who have like crushes on you. It's other people who know you that are like close to you. It's a very beautiful energy that you're in, and more than just this person is noticing. Okay, so how else? What other thoughts are they having of you? The tribe. Okay, so they really love how you're someone who kind of not just looks out for yourself, but looks out for like everyone you care about. You look out for your partner, you look out for your friends, you look out for your family, you look out for your like high vibe tribe, you look out for your people, your community, like. And so like they love that when you approach something, like when you approach a new project, something new in your career, when you approach a relationship, a romantic relationship, a new friendship, or your social life, whatever, you take into consideration how this new thing is going to affect everything else you care about. And they love that perspective. They love how you think that way. You think about other people. It's like, oh, I have a new partner in my life. Like, I have to make sure that I have enough time for my friends and the things I like too. I have a new work opportunity. Like, okay, like maybe for the first like few months or the first like few years, I'm going to have to sacrifice like some time with the people I love. But like, I have to remember in a few months from now, in half a year, 2 years, 3 years from now, that I will definitely start putting more energy back into the people I love, like in incremental way. You have like a 5-step, 20-step plan for like making sure your life is in balance and that everyone is happy and you're happy. They love how you think about everything, everyone in your life. Wow. Knight of Cups. Yeah, and it's because you're so good at being such a like loving person. People just love being around you. You're in a really good energy. You have such lovely things that you say about people. The things you notice about people, like it's things that people don't really notice about them. And so when you compliment them on that like sweater, or that like that class that they're taking, or that new skill that they have, or that natural talent or ability that they have, like you pick up on things that they don't get complimented on often, and you make that person just feel seen. And you're also just super romantic in your own like love partnership. You know how to make your partner feel good. You know how to look out for not just your partner but your family. You do it all. I'm hearing, and they're just kind of amazed because they don't know anyone like you. Okay, so what are the other thoughts about you? Don't think because we don't talk, I don't want to, that I don't want you, because I do. Yeah, there's something that happened between like last year and this year. there's something that happened like a few months ago or 6 months ago, specifically that time. Like literally a season ago and then a season before that, between the two of you. So we're going September, June here, but if you're watching this at another time, it's like 3-4 months ago and then like 6 months ago from when you're watching this. Like something happened between the two of you where they decided to kind of back off or give you space, or they needed space, or they were just thinking about this connection. Maybe this was just starting. They were just kind of like, is this for real? Is this going somewhere? Maybe this is when you two met and you're meeting again. You had contact, you're meeting again, catching up with each other again, and they were just kind of thinking about this connection or not thinking about it at all, and now something reminded them of you and they're thinking about you now. Something about that. Something about they didn't talk to you much, or they reduced the amount of time that they talked to you because they weren't sure if you are someone who meant what you said about how you feel about them, about how serious you are about the relationship, about how serious you are about your plans in life, about who you really are. Yeah, something about that. Okay, and then the Three of Cups. There is really good friendly energy here. I feel like even if you two don't really talk that often, or you've been talking less recently, there's a really good friendly vibe here. Like if you needed a friend, you could rely on them, kind of thing. There's definitely a feeling that like no matter what happens, like they have your best interest, and you want things to be good for them, and they want good things to be good for you. For some of you, this is like more of a new thing, so they're trying to be your friend first, but it's like they weren't your friend back in like June or September. Like the relationship was different. Either you two were together, or you two just met, or you just kind of renewed your contact, and now they're showing up again in a very friendly way and be like, hey, what's up with you, pile one? How are things going? And totally being blown away with what's actually going on with your life and the ideas that you have, and this enthusiasm you have. It's very attractive. They do see you as someone like very romantic, and someone who's very family oriented as well. Someone who would make anyone they're with very happy. I feel like they're coming in now to see if there's something here, and they're gonna beat around the bush for sure. They're not gonna come out straightforward, because they're gonna try the friendship thing first and kind of feel you out and see what you're up to. And I feel like you're in a kind of an energy where you're not even really thinking about them. You're like, okay, yeah, I'll be friends with you, but I have a lot of things going on, and you're in a good energy. So you might be not just attracting the person you picked this pile for, but a bunch of people from your life just coming out of the woodworks, not just romantic interests or past lovers or exes, but also past friends, family members you haven't talked to for a while, and new people too. This is, and if not in the physical, and if not through like electronics, then through energy, you might be thinking of people. So this is a really good energy, because people coming out of the woodworks, old people coming out of the woodworks, people you've known for a long time or recently coming out of the woodworks and kind of wanting to be your energy again, it's because you have such strong, beautiful energy right now, pile one. And it's also an indication that you're closing out a cycle and beginning a new one. So this is kind of like a way to figure out like who you still want in your life and who you want to kind of trade in for a better version. So pile one, the world is yours. I'm really excited for you, happy for you. If this resonated, I really, really, really appreciate a like or comment. It really helps me out. I really want to start this new year strong. So thank you for helping me with my light work. Of course, my light work is just to help others with their own light work and their own beautiful, highest and best path. So, let's make the world go around this year. With that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 8 with the Diopside. We're looking at their thoughts about you. Just real quick, the number 8, or if you're watching this around the time I posted, is because it's a number 8 year. And if you're watching this at another time, the number 8 about manifestation, something is about to manifest. A small manifestation that you wanted, that you forgot about, is going to manifest either today or tomorrow when you watch this reading. So yeah, let's look into your energies, their thoughts about you. Patience. Beautiful. That's the Temperance card. I feel like you look so calm and serene all the time, even if you aren't in your mind. I feel like you do, though. I feel like you have a very quiet mind most of the time, and that wasn't easy. Whether you're a very loud person or very quiet person, to have a quiet mind is not easy. So it kind of like that kind of energy exudes out of you, and you just kind of have this very calming, peaceful presence around people. Like you would do really well in the medical field, I'm getting, or like a lot in a field where you have to deal with people. Like you kind of have like that, like that's kind of one of your intuitive abilities is to kind of affect the energies of the room. Like whatever you're feeling, people are feeling. But I feel like since you've like kind of mastered your mind and your thoughts, you're able to kind of keep calm and keep peaceful and keep kind of more content. And so people around you like to be in your energies because they just have a sense of calm around you. Oh wow, a huge bird just like kind of flew by. And if there's like one bird that flies by, just one, it means that a very new beginning is about to enter your life very soon. So don't miss it. So that's so funny because I kept saying like something small is about to manifest that you wanted like today or tomorrow for you. And it might be this opportunity. It might be this opportunity for this like new beginning. I feel like you attracted it to yourself because you kind of let go of the energies, and so now it's coming in. It might be this person. This person is definitely being attracted to you. Your energies are so good. This person is being lured in by your very like attractive divine energies. I feel like you're just giving off this like I'm a cool chick vibe, like I'm a very, very like I'm too cool for school, like I'm too like good for anything kind of vibe. Like I don't care about anything. Life is life. Nothing gets me down. No one bothers me kind of energy. And it's attracting in this person, but it's attracting in this opportunity specifically too. I kind of want to go into a general reading, but this is a love reading. I'll stick to it. The Chariot. Yeah, wow. Okay, so yeah, something is about to come into your life that's gonna like skyrocket you into something that you want, like a life that you've always wanted for yourself. So this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, look out for this opportunity. It's coming in very soon. Wow. And I feel like your person too kind of feels like any moment now, like Pile 8's gonna blow up. Pile 8 is gonna like succeed in something. Like watch, like when Pile 8 gets like the right career opportunity or job opportunity, they're gonna just rise through the ranks very quickly. Or once they figure out where they want to move, they're gonna like kill it in that area. Whenever they figure out what business they want to open, they're gonna make so much money. Whenever they find the right person for them, they're gonna achieve all their relationship goals. Yeah, so this person is like looking on, they're also being attracted to you, kind of pulled in by your energies right now. You're pulling in a lot of energy, some that you might not want actually, but mostly things that you want and things that you've always hoped for. And I don't know, you're in a really successful energy. You're in a very, like, I'm gonna conquer this new land, this new job, this new business, this new relationship kind of energy. I'm gonna conquer this new, it could be that you're pregnant or it could be that you're I don't know, you see something coming. If you're in this kind of energy, I do feel like you're kind of, you see something. You sense something. If you're that calm, you sense something. You sense something is coming. And your person knows it too. Your person knows that, like, something's up. Something's up with you. They can't quite figure it out what it is, but I feel like it's also giving you that mysterious air because you're kind of keeping it to yourself a little bit. But you don't really know either. Wow, 7. I just wish things were different. 7. Okay, so yeah, I feel like your person kind of weren't up for the task. Like, they weren't there for you during the tough times, or they kept complaining that this wasn't right or that wasn't right. They were making excuses for themselves or something like that. Like, oh, like, I would definitely want to move in with you or move to this new place with you, this new location with you, but, you know, this work situation, or, yeah, I would love to get married, but, like, you know, like, just this year has been so tough, you know, and, like, this new stuff is going on at work, or, you know, like, I would love to, you know, have a new baby with you, but you know what, it's like, you know, the stuff going on with family, I don't know if I have the, you know, energy and the time and the focus to do that right now with everything else going on. Like, I feel like this person kind of just kept giving you excuses or something. That's what I keep hearing. Excuses. Ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Oh, see, pile 8, you're like, I'm done with excuses. You know, you're going to keep wishing things are different. And when those changes actually happen, you're still going to be waiting for things to be different because they're just not in the energy to settle down. They're just not in the energy to make decisions in their life. I feel like you're like a go-getter. You're in a really good energy to kind of figure out what you want and you want to go do it. You want to go get it. You're not wasting your time. You're not waiting around. I feel like you're so calm about this person now because it's like, okay, this is what I want in my, you know, love life. This is what I want in my life goals. And they're just like, you know, if I just had the money, or if I just had the time, or if I was just in a better condition, or, you know, if I was just kind of further along in this, or every excuse in the book. And you're like, nah, I know what I want. And it's with, you know, if you don't, I'm going to get these things. And I feel like that's what Spirit is saying, is that you're going to get what you want. The opportunity to get what you want is going to come through. In your romantic life or in your business life right now. Like, you're going to get the opportunity for that new business opportunity, or the new work opportunity, or the new romantic opportunity. That's the thing that's coming in, like today or tomorrow. And it might not come as that person or that specific, like, job offer or something like that, or that specific, like, you find the dream home on, like, Zillow or something. It's like, it's more like the thing that will lead you there. Like, the initial step. Like, you might just meet that person, or you might meet the person who's going to introduce you to that business opportunity, or introduce you to that romantic love opportunity, you know, something like that. So that's like why it's going to pop. That's why you might miss it, because you might not think it's like that exact thing you are hoping for, but it is, because it's just like the first step of it. So keep your eyes out, like, keep your ear to the ground. persevere and you will overcome problems. Yeah. If you really, really want to be with this person who is kind of, giving you a bunch of excuses, you can definitely make it happen with them. You just kind of have to focus on your own thing and make sure you're not stopping your life for anyone, and continue, working on your, career side, your business side of things, your work, your projects. Keep doing those things, and then you will eventually have them catch up. They'll eventually understand what you're about, and how fast you move, and how you work, right? And how serious you are about like what you want in life, and you're not messing around. This person will, most likely come around. And if you're just kind of like, yeah, this person's, I don't want to wait forever. I'm ready. I can find someone who is ready. That's what's going to manifest today or tomorrow. All you have to do is make a decision. As soon as you make a decision, the universe starts making magic happen for you. As soon as you make a decision and hold on to that decision, magic happens. And so I feel like that's what's happening. If you want this person, that's totally doable. If you already if you already put in the time and they're gonna come around. But if not, things are coming to you very quickly. You're gonna see that. You're gonna see a lot of opportunities and a lot of people come to you very subtly, but like extreme amounts. Like there's gonna be many, many, many opportunities and people coming into your energies. Not specifically for romantic love, for like life stuff. Mending. Okay. You're someone who doesn't like to burn bridges, I feel like. Even in romantic love situations. Like, I feel like I got this energy earlier today where it's like wishing well to those, to your ex-lovers and your ex like boyfriend, girlfriends. Kind of like if things didn't go end that well between the two of you, or you haven't heard from them in a long time, just kind of in your mind, just doing the inner work of like, hoping that they find love, and what advice you would give to them to do better in love next time. There's something about that. It's like you're being helpful. You're being helpful to the people that that were important to you in your life before, that it didn't work out with. Like wishing them well, genuinely, that brings in that energy for you much stronger and faster. So there's something about like, thinking of your exes and the people that had crushes on you, or people you had crushes on, or people that were unrequited love, or people that were lovers. Like just kind of being like, maybe this would help you find your person. Maybe you should try this, like just in your mind, and just being like, I hope you find what you're looking for. Like I hope you find, love or whatever. Like just doing that inner work for like 5-10 minutes, I think would be really helpful to bring in this manifestation, whether it's in love or in your career, or both. But I'm getting it's like one and then the other. Like it happens at 2 separate times. 7 of Cups. Yeah, you're gonna have so many choices. You're gonna have so many opportunities come up for you. I'm getting, when it comes to love, it's gonna be one specific person. Like you're gonna know, like this is the person. If you really still want the person that you're thinking of, Pilot, this person is gonna give you a run for your money. For sure, this new person that comes in is gonna give you a run for your money, because they're like, oh, this is everything that I want my person to be. Like they're a good contender. Like if I were to kind of move on, this is the kind of person I would move on with. So, but if you are looking for something new, you're kind of like done and over with this person who is just making excuses. Because if someone's making excuses, they don't really know if they want to be with you. There is some, like, you want to be logical and reasonable and make good choices and stuff like that. But like, if if you're in this really good energy and you're like strong, confident, know what you want, you know, someone who's a hard worker who can go after what they want, and then they're still making excuses, then it's like, okay, well, it's not me. I know that. So 7 of Cups, like, I feel like, yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that show interest in you, but there's going to be one specific person who is like, yeah, potential one energy right there. Okay, so what is the person that you picked this pile for thinking of you? I've been feeling your presence around me. They've been thinking about you more and thinking about how much you affect them. How weird life would be if you weren't in it. It's making them think about things, but they're not specifically thinking about you seriously in love, because they're just like, I wish things were different. You have marriage and new business opportunity energies in your energies right now, and this person is still like, well, I wish, you know, we had this or that or something. They are starting to think about you now more, though. They're because you're bringing in this other person or these other opportunities that may take you away from them, take them away from you, because you have in better energies. They are kind of realizing that energy being kind of lessened between the two of you. They see your energy pulling away, and that's when they start to want to hold on. They're not completely holding on to you now, but they're starting to think about you more because you are pulling away. Does that make sense? Okay. And the World card in reverse. Yeah. I mean, they could have the world with you. They could start this new chapter with you. This is kind of a good place for them to kind of step up. If they were to kind of make a huge breakthrough and have a huge realization of how good this connection could be, how they should kind of probably think about their life more, their long-term goals more, and specifically their relationship with you and their love life more right now. If they did that kind of thinking and they put the time in and the effort, they could join you in this new cycle. But I'm getting that you're kind of already pulling away, and their energy is already kind of feeling this energy of like, I missed out on something big here. I missed out on a big, awesome opportunity here. And they're going to start to see it soon. You're going to start to see it soon in the physical, when you start to get all these opportunities and even people hitting on you. So, but I do see that you're kind of someone who doesn't like to burn bridges. But you're not afraid to kind of make choices, you know, who's in and who's out of your life, because you're going places, and you're not about people who are gonna keep you stuck or don't know what they want. You're gonna be hanging out with people who do know what they want, not just in your romantic love life, in your social life, but also in your work, in your business, in your career. So that's going to be a good change. If you already feel like you're in that kind of energy, like, this is going to be more like tailor-made to you, more specific to you. You're going to find people who are who know what they want, like you do. So that's a very good energy for this year, pile 8, or for wherever you are. If you're watching this at another time, this is a really good energy to be in for this new opportunity. Coming in, this new cycle, this new adventure. I'm really excited for you. If you enjoy this reading, I really appreciate it. Like or comment if you resonated with it, if you liked it, if you just want to support me. It really, really helps me out. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 20 with the Lapis Lazuli. We're looking at their thoughts about you. So if you're watching this at the time I post it, I'm recording this on New Year's Eve. I'm posting it on New Year's Day, and I could already start hearing them start playing music. And I think everyone had a really, really tough 2023. Like, I think everyone's kind of over it and ready for this new year, and it's going to be a powerful one at that. I feel like the 20s, like from 2020 to now 2024, like put everything in between away. This is like after COVID times. Like that was the huge transformation, and this is the manifestation of all the beautiful changes you made spiritually. If you're watching this at another time, some significant cycle that lasted for a few years is ending, and a new start is happening. All the work that you put in the past few years is manifesting now for you, in this from now into in this upcoming year, from whatever month you're watching it. Okay, so let's get started. Their thoughts of you. 3 of air. Okay. Yeah, there's been some heartbreak. There's been some heartbreak, pile 20, and that is what's ending. That is what's leaving. No more heartbreak. No more heartbreak. You had enough heartbreaks for a lifetime, for many lifetimes. Done. Absolutely done. Over with. No more heartbreaks. No more heartbreaks. Page of Swords. New path. A new path is opening up for you. You've already entered this new kind of life, this new path. But right now, you only have your visions, your ideas of what this new path might look like. And pretty soon you will see the physical manifestation of these new ideas you have for this new path. New year, new me, so cliche, but I do feel like you have made a very strong decision about where your love life is going to go this year. You make my heart full. Okay, so I do feel like this is someone new coming in. Okay, so for most of you, this is someone new coming in, or someone coming back that you haven't connected with for a very long time. But for most of you, this is someone new coming in, and they are someone who will make your heart completely full. They will put in the energy and effort to make sure that you're always happy, that your cup is always refilled. And it feels like you two kind of are a fountain for each other, always replenishing each other's energies. Endless fountain. Yeah, it's like all the tears that you've spilt over people in the past is now being kind of, it's like it was not for nothing. You filled your fountain, and now you're enjoying those energies with someone that is combining their tears with yours, and like, so you two can enjoy this endless fountain, this endless love, this endless amount of energy without being ever exhausted or depleted. I feel like there's a feeling of like you always felt like kind of depleted in your romantic love life, your relationships with people, your love connections with people. Like you're being depleted, whether you know it or not. You kept getting depleted. You felt exhausted. You kind of felt like there was so much healing that you needed to do, and that's like done. That's done. You're finding someone who's like replenishing your heart always. It's always topped off. I'm kidding. You're always topped off. They're always topping off your drink. While you guys are celebrating all the time. Bear. Danger, especially in money matters. Okay, so at this time that you're watching this reading, you might feel like, I wish I was doing better in some area of my life. I wish my career was doing better, my financial situation was doing better, my health situation was doing better, my social life was doing better, my home situation was doing better. There's something about like, oh, I wish, my home was more repaired, or I could afford more repairs around the home, or I had a better car at this time, but it's not a good time to buy it this right now, or whatever. I wish my health was a little bit better. I'd feel better about like going out there and starting something new. or I wish I had more money. It made me feel more relaxed. I feel like you're not in danger. Don't worry. You're not in danger. It's just kind of like when you're kind of leaving one energy and you definitely made the decision to start something new. Like I feel like you are. I feel like you're going to have a brand new love relationship. If it's someone from the past, it's someone that hasn't, someone you still can have a relationship with. I mean, someone who didn't break your heart so badly that you'll resent them and you'll think of that moment for the rest of your life. Someone that maybe you had a little bit of connection with, but nothing really actually came through. Nothing actually came of it. Like you two didn't get into a relationship. Maybe the two of you moved away from each other, or there were other school, work, family, something came up. So if there's someone coming back from your past, it's someone that you were friendly with but didn't really hang out with enough, too much to actually like grieve from. That's why I'm saying for most of you it's someone new. And you might feel like, oh, there's someone new coming in, like, oh, I wish I was like at this place in my life or that place in my work or whatever. That's just because you're releasing the old energy so strongly that even like your bank account might get like replaced with new money energy, or your health, like you're gaining a little bit of weight because you're gonna lose like much more or something like that, or you're gaining a little bit of weight so you can get more muscle or more defined muscle, something like that, like you're taking a little bit of a hit just because you're kind of cleaning out that old energy and bringing in new energy with your love life. So you might see it physically through some other mean. Okay. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. I know, pile 20. It has been very, very, very difficult. Oh my goodness. How hard has it been in love recently, in the recent past, and for how long, man? Like, how much can one person take, right? Like, what, like, I feel like you're so, like, experienced in heartbreak, and it's almost like grieving a loss of a loved one, the kind of pain that you went through. It took multiple cycles of healing, and on top of that, maybe you've kind of went on dates or something, or had short-term relationships. How tough were those? So I think it was a mix of everything. Well, train whistle, extreme confirmation. It's been tough. So if you pick this pile, like, yeah, I feel like a lot of people are going to pick this pile just because, whew, you're energy sensitive, or you're an empath, or you're just, very emotionally mature. You're just very emotionally complex, which just means that you're more sophisticated in your awareness. You're further along in your spiritual journey, whether you even follow spiritual stuff or not. Like, you're just someone who's like very emotionally complex, who understands you emotionally more deeper than most. You can understand other people's emotions more. You could maybe even feel people's emotions. You're an empath or a strong empath. And so this was kind of your journey a little bit to toughen you up emotionally, because you feel so deeply. It's tougher for you because you feel emotions more deeply. And you kind of had to grow strong in that way. But what you didn't know when you were going through that really difficult experience is that you were growing your heart energies. So it might have looked difficult and felt difficult, but you were also powering up. You were growing your energies, and now you can have the most extreme kind of fairy tale like fantastical love life, better than you could have ever imagined, because you went through those energies that toughened you up. Poor, sensitive, beautiful soul, pile 20, I feel for you. Most people on this channel and that watch tarot and kind of can relate to this spiritual journey can maybe find themselves in this place at some point in their life. But you grew your energy so you can have more extreme levels of love, more extreme levels of joy, you can get more positive feelings out of your relationship. You can feel more love. You can enjoy more love. And it can be more consistent now. So it was not for nothing. All that heartbreak and all that work was not for nothing. It was for this. It was for this. Okay, so what is the thoughts about the person you picked this pile for? It's a new person. Okay, I'm just going to straight up say. Thinker. There's something about your intelligence. You're very wise. You think differently. You're not afraid to think outside of the box. You're not afraid to think in your own unique way. You're not shy to talk about how, masculine your ideas are, or how feminine your ideas are, how controversial your ideas are, or how specific your ideas are, and how, you're not afraid to be authentically yourself, to give your true, honest opinion on something. You're not afraid to debate people. You're not afraid not people, like people that you care to be around, your romantic love partner, your friends, your inner circle. You're very intelligent, and I feel like you have very specific forms of intelligence, and this person can see it. The 44 I always see as like two 22s, as in you're a master builder and they're in master builder energy. So both of you are really in this energy of, I want to do something amazing right now. I want to build something that leaves a legacy, that leaves something for the world, or for my family, or for an idea that leaves an imprint on humanity positively. You're that kind of thinker. Not always, when you need to be, when you want to be. You can put on your thinking cap, and, hash out good ideas, think of good plans, good vacations, good fun dates, and even like really interesting topics to research or watch a documentary on. Like, you're a very, very deep thinker when you want to be, but you can pull yourself out of it and just kind of be in the moment too. This is a very valuable quality that you have. They see it, and that's because they probably have it in themselves as well. And with the 44 here, the 22 is what I'm getting. You two are, they see you as someone who wants to build something special, whether it's a very romantic, special bond between the two of you, a beautiful family, a beautiful home, a beautiful project. They're all for it. 10 of Swords. Man, the 3 of Swords, and now the 10 of Swords, the Page of Swords. Oh my God, so many swords. And so many tears. Oh my goodness. 3 of Swords being the heartbreak card, and the teardrops, and then the as you're releasing old energies, like, you're releasing something that's like, oh no, where's my money? Where did my health go? Where do these pounds come from? What? Like, why is all my appliances breaking down? Why does, this and that? It's something more subtle. It's not something that's like really, really negative. You're like crying in the bedroom, like, why is life sucking? It's more subtle, something that you can deal with, and you can deal with. Not a problem, that kind of energy, because this isn't like a tower moment where you're losing a bunch of things because you're completely off track. This is kind of like a subtle removing of the old energies in order to bring in more better versions, but stronger, high vibrational energies into those areas. But with the 10 of Swords here, like, this is someone who can see the darkness you've experienced. They can see the sadness that you've experienced for a very long time. I have this theory that, like, people who've been through a lot, kind of, you need to be with someone who understands that, or has experienced it in a different way. Understand it because they've seen, like, their best friend or their parent or their someone very close to them go through it, or maybe because they're like in that kind of line of work. Also someone who has also gone through very dark experiences, but something different than you. Otherwise, you two will be kind of cycling through those dark things together, bring it up for each other. So it's something like that. Like, you need someone who can understand you, because how you're going to have a relationship with someone very strongly if they can't understand you very deeply, and you're a very deep person. So you need someone who can who is willing to go the depths, who has gone the depths, with someone, or by, through themselves, gone through those depths. Yeah. So there are other thoughts of you? I have an offer for you. Oh, finally, exciting news. Okay, see, this is all for something, and I feel like it happens sooner rather than later. This is very temporary energy I'm getting. This, like, because, like, when you're doing something right for you, the universe, spirit will make it happen more rapidly. Like, you know how, like, when you're doing the right, like, when you're in the right energy, when you're high vibrational and you're living your most authentic life, like, things manifest quicker for you. That's kind of like what I'm getting here. Like, you're on the right path, you're doing the right thing for yourself, so this person is going to manifest into your life quicker, sooner than later, sooner than you think, and they're going to have an offer for you sooner than, you're ready for it. I'm getting like, do you even want it that quick? And you're like, oh, you know what, I'd like to enjoy meeting this person, getting to know this person, having fun with this person, hanging out with this person, talking to this person. And then I got like, oh, they're gonna spring this on you, sooner than you're ready to move forward with them. So, you can look forward to that. 9 of Swords. Oh my god, and that's their energy. Oh my goodness. Wow, I feel like the two of you are like, I feel like the two of you kind of never gave up hope, but we're kind of dying inside, because you two are so meant to live with you're the one, the love of your life. And so the two of you are really strong people. You had to be, with experiences that you two had individually. And although you're good as who you are now, you two are meant to be with each other, meant to be in love, meant to have a very beautiful, magnificent, big love in this lifetime. You two are going to do so well together right off the bat. You change each other's energies, you raise each other's vibrations very quickly. And we talked about that. Like, I kept getting this like fountain where you two kind of replenish each other's like energies. And it's because the two of you connect. You're doing what you're meant to do. You're meant to live a very, very loving partnership in this lifetime. And you guys are also going to be connected to the divine very strongly, because you guys are doing what you're meant to be doing in this lifetime. And so even though you two are like, yeah, I'm good with life, I'm good with where I am, you're like secretly dying inside, because your heart is yearning for that person, and you both are gonna do so well in this connection together. All right, so pile 20, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If it resonated, or if you liked it, I really appreciate a like or comment. It really, really helps me out. It really helps me set the bar high for this year in terms of my light work, which is to help all of you with your light work, and to encourage you with Spirit's guidance to make love happen. Let's make love happen this year. All right, so I'm really excited with what's in store for you, and with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 24 with the Amethyst. We're looking at their thoughts about you. If you're watching this around the time that I post it, this is a timeless reading, but if you watch this around the time I post it, which is on the new year of 2024, that's the reason I have the 24 here. And I've been hearing this kind of drumming, this music going on since pile 20. So it's like pile 20 into 2024, right? So I feel like around the whole year of 2024 is going to, it's like keep the good times rolling. So I feel like it's going to be a really, really positive year, where you let the good times roll. You're going to feel like you're just having good memories one after another, really enjoying every second. And if you're watching this at a later time, I feel like you're entering this new cycle that will keep the good times rolling, and you'll just feel like you're finally, like, this is what you worked hard for. You're finally at peace in your life. There's peace in your life and there's good energies. And it just feels like now I can relax and just enjoy my life for a very, very long time. I'm getting 30 years or so. So of 30 years of just peace, serenity, happy, good go lucky, good times, you know. Just let the good times roll. All right, so let's look at their thoughts about you. 4 of air. Okay. You're a very interesting person. You're rarely bored. You always have in mind things that you want to do, or interesting topics of conversation. You always have an interesting kind of maybe outfit, or there's something always interesting about the way you look. Like, I feel like I'm getting peacock. Like, you don't even try to, but sometimes you do. Sometimes you do. Let's be honest. But you don't even try to, but people are always like kind of interested in like, oh, what is Pile 24 up to? Or did you hear Pile 24? Like, oh my goodness, did you see Pile 24's outfit? Or did you see that collar that they're wearing, or that jewelry piece that they're wearing? Like, oh, I just love those, the shoes that they're wearing. Oh my goodness. So I feel like you don't even try to. You're just kind of being yourself, and people kind of notice things about you. It could be physical things, or it could be also like just your ideas, or the way you spun something, like the way you put a perspective on something is very interesting. And people are constantly bringing up your name, Pile 24, because like they like the joke you said, they like the idea that you had, the take on something. Maybe you have really good recommendations for food or movies or things like that, books, products. I don't know. There's something about like your ideas are really good, and people talk about that a lot. Even if it's like, oh yeah, like you're buying a new home, like, oh, I have the perfect realtor for you, or I know the exact location, like I know exactly where you would love to live. Like, I feel like you have good input too. People like your input, and so your person, Pile 24, it like looks at you as someone like a wealth of knowledge, just a wealth of good ideas, never ending flow of good ideas, or like interesting. Like, if I feel like if a room was kind of quiet, like you kind of bring the energy, or you kind of like, you know, get the energy moving, get people excited, and something about that kind of vibe. Nine of Cups, wish granted. There's something about they want you. Your person 24 wants you because you always get what you want. You there's something about you always like end up helping people a little bit here and there. Like, you be like, oh, that color isn't your color, honey, or like, oh, you know, you would do great in this kind of line of work. Like, you just say random little things to people, and it's something that they actually end up doing, and it's actually very helpful for them. And I also get this energy of, oh, I'm seeing this one huge bird fly by, which is a sign that there's a big opportunity coming your way, and you don't want to miss it. So, and then wish granted. So I do feel like all your good karma is coming back. And when you're in that energy of manifesting something beautiful like that, getting a wish granted, getting a prayer answered, like getting that thing that you always wanted, people are going to be attracted to you. And this person is definitely like moth to a flame, getting attracted to you, because you're about to manifest a huge wish that you've always wanted. And that's going to put you in, that's going to put your vibe so high, it's going to pierce the sky. So I feel like you are going to be attracting this person in, and probably a lot of people, and not just like romantic interest, like platonic people, even people who like you're not even interested in, and people who are like not even interested in you in that way are going to have crushes on you. You know, girl crush, boy crush, you know, just kind of like Like I want to be pile 2024. It's funny, I keep calling you 2024. Okay, pile 24, yeah. So I feel like, yeah, something big is happening for you. Like a big manifestation is coming through. A big opportunity, like in your face right now. Or like the beginning of this year. Or like the beginning of this month. Like whenever you watch this, like right at the beginning is what I'm hearing. At the beginning of the week, at the beginning of the month, beginning of this year, whatever it is. Like a big, huge manifestation. It's not like a manifestation of something, a step that's going to lead to another step, that's going to lead to another step, that's going to lead to another step to finally the manifestation. It's actually the huge, big manifestation right off the bat, which is going to call in your person very strongly. Okay, what are the other thoughts of you? I want you. Yeah. And 2024 is a number 8 year. So I feel like your energy it's going to be so high from this manifestation that at that time that manifestation comes through, watch this person shoot their shot with you or let you know that they want you or they want the next level in this connection with you. I feel like you're gonna become like a truth serum accidentally for people just being in your energies. They're just gonna, like, you know, admit that they have a crush on you or admit that they have, like, you know, they're envious of certain skills or attributes that you have. They're just gonna compliment you on your characteristics or your knowledge or your skills or, you know, your personality, your looks. Like, you're just gonna see people just randomly come up to you and just tell you what their dreams with you are. Some of them are going to be inappropriate. Be ready, 24. Be ready, pile 24. Some of them are going to be inappropriate. Some of them are going to be like sweet, and you're just going to be like, oh, like, thank you, but, you know, I'm not looking for anything, or I'm taken, or, you know, like, you know, you're going to let them out easy. But some of them, you're going to have to fight them off. All right, 24, you're going to have to fight them off. But most of these things are going to be good, not just in romantic love, but like you're going to have a lot of opportunities coming through. You're going to have to be more discerning and, you know, be more picky when it comes to selecting what opportunity you want for yourself. And you're going to have just people come up to you and compliment you because that's what you do to other people. It's a good karma coming back. And you're going to really see what people actually think about you and what people actually want from you and desire from you. It's going to be a very interesting time for you, 24. This sounds pretty interesting. But including your person that you're thinking about, they're going to come up straight and tell you straight to your face. Like, and it's going to come, if you're thinking about a timeline, it's like when this manifestation comes through, which is, I'm getting like at the beginning of whatever. You need to defend yourself. I knew it. Like, I was like, 2020, 24, like, you're going to have to, you know, maybe get some bodyguards or really good friends to hang out with you all the time. Or, you know, but in all seriousness, like, yeah, I do think you're going to have to be more protective, just a little bit more than usual. Or, you know, with protective stones, crystals, or protective scents, or just clear your energies more, or just, you know, set the intentions wherever you go. And, yeah. How funny. Look at the kind of energy coming to you. Unicorn! Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Yes. See, you're going to get so many opportunities and so many people coming to you, so many resources that even if you don't need them, you could probably connect the right people to the right things. That's what I kept getting, like that energy vibe from you. It's like, yeah, you could probably you know, if you meet someone and be like, hey, I think I know someone that, you know, you might get along with, you know, or I think I know someone that, like, is perfect for, like, that'd be the perfect employee for you, or I think I know someone, like, you know, I can't really use these materials, but actually I know a company that would definitely love this and be able to use this, are looking just for this. Like, so you'll be able to connect to a lot of people to the right things. And you'll also be able to make sure you find the people that you want to surround yourself with and the opportunities that you want to pick that's the best for you, and highest best for you and for all involved. Your discernment skills are gonna definitely rise, and then that also includes your love life. Although that's gonna be a little bit harder, but you are going to be able to make the right decisions and the right calls in your love life. It's just harder than, but it's still gonna be like, it's harder than your friends or your group that you hang out with or you work with, and it's also gonna be harder than, like, work decisions. The decisions that you had to make in your love life are going to be pretty difficult, but only because the world is at your fingertips. Pile 24. Okay, so what are the other thoughts of you? What are the other thoughts of you? Yin. Okay, in reverse. So I do feel like you have the ability to use your feminine energies and also use your masculine energies very balanced, in a very balanced way, is what I'm getting with the 2. Which is that's probably why your energy is one of the reasons your energy is really high, because you have a really balanced and healed masculine and feminine energies within you. But I feel like you can, like, whip it out. Oh man, I feel like you can change over to whatever energy you need most at the time, and your person really likes that, because they're like, oh, I want my, like, beautiful feminine woman, when we're, like, just cuddling on the couch watching a movie or something, or when I see her at the beach or at the window of the home, or I'm just seeing these like, I'm looking at you through their eyes, and it's like they like seeing you all, like, dressed up or in flowy dresses, or being soft and quiet and, thinking and stuff like that. But they also love your badass, like, boss bitch side too. Hopefully those multiple swears in a row didn't demonetize my reading. But yeah, I do feel like you can turn it on and turn it off. You can switch energies, and that's so powerful. And you could hold both energies, which is so powerful. But especially how you look in your feminine energy is so beautiful. If you're a guy watching this, and how you look, especially in your masculine energy, is so handsome. But when you're in your masculine energies, like, which is like what you feel naturally comfortably in, like, it, like, they just can't help to look at you like, oh, they look so good. But you have the ability to turn on your feminine energies and be kind and caring and think of everything involved and stuff like that. But yeah, of course, 95% of my viewership is female, so obviously I'm gonna start this year catering to you more and your spiritual needs. Okay, so what else do they think about you? The world, see, the world card. I feel like they can see that you can you can take on the world. Like, you can take on so much. Like, you could be a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Like, you have it within you to do that. You can be a really good partner, a really good parent, a really good brother, sister, sibling, family member, like, grandparent, grandkid. Like, you can play all the roles. You can be a really kick-ass I'm trying not to swear so much leader in the community. You can be a really hard worker, or you can be such, like, a very smart worker and not work so hard. You can be a very athletic person, very turn up the heat for yourself, challenge yourself with your health, with improving your health. You can help people that come across your path, like so many different kinds of people. I feel like you can connect with people from all walks of life. There's something innate in you that just kind of resonates with everyone, almost everyone. And so I feel like you can get along with anyone, do almost any activity. You know, you can like play tennis with someone one day and then play a musical instrument in a band with someone the next day, and then you can help you can write a book by yourself, and you can play with children from a different country. Like you can do whatever you want. You have that kind of energy about you. Doesn't mean you have to do everything, but you have the ability to do anything. Okay, so what are the other thoughts of you? You're so different, but that's why I love you. Yeah, you unicorn. You are so, like, no one could really be you. And I think that's what makes you so valuable, and that's what makes you so sought after, because you're not someone that is like a copy of someone else. You are who you are, and that's why people want you. You created this new kind of personality, a new kind of trend, a new kind of energy. Like, what you put out is so genuinely you and very unique. It doesn't have to be like so different from what everyone else does, but like you do it your own way, and you mash together things to make it your own unique version of that thing. And it could be just slightly different than the way other people do it, but that slight difference is what makes it so uniquely you. So yeah, this person loves you. They want you. I feel like for a lot of people, this is someone you're dating already or in a relationship with already, and they want to level up with you. Or this is someone that has been wanting to ask you out and been wanting to be with you, and pretty soon they kind of build up the courage to kind of ask you. I feel like it's kind of your energy, like, because you're in such a good energy of like, I know what I want, I know who I am, my wish has been granted. Dang, now I'm just gonna be a master manifester. You just watch, world. Like, you see the trail that I'm gonna be blazing. You're gonna be watching the fire from the trail I'm blazing. So I'm getting like this person is just admiring you, very, very much admires you. And I feel like it's your energy that makes them open up to you and ask you out, or ask you for the next level commitment or next phase of your connection to start. Yeah, I did mention, let's see, one more. Queen of Cups, yeah. These beautiful Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups, yin energy. I do feel this kind of energy of like, they don't want to disturb your work. They're like, oh, your work is so important, like what you do is so important, like I don't want to disturb you. Like, I always feel like you're doing important things, even if you're just like hanging out by yourself. Like, I'm getting like meditating or listening to music. They're like, I don't want to disturb you, I don't want to disturb your peace, you know. But they ask you a lot of things. Whether this is a new person coming in, or this is someone you're currently with or thinking about. You know how I said your love life is like, making decisions in your love life is more difficult than like the other areas. It's because they ask you so many questions. They want to do so much with you, and that's your energy pulling it out of them. They are so in love with you, and you kind of raise their frequency so high that they can't help but like tell you every thought that they have of you and your future together and what they want out of the relationship. You kind of help them be comfortable in that energy. I'm hearing that eventually they'll calm down. They'll reach your vibrational frequency, and eventually they'll like stop asking you so much. But in the beginning, they'll want to do everything and anything, like everything with you. And they'll ask you so many questions. And it's just kind of hard because, like, I don't know, like, not right now, like, I do want to do that. But it's gotten more difficult with your love life because they want to do a lot of big things quickly. And you're like, I want to do these things, but I don't know if this is the right time. And you take the time out to actually seriously consider these things that they're asking you and put thought into it. And be like, yeah, I do want to do this, but maybe right now is not the right time. Or like, oh, I do want to do this, but maybe there'll never be a right time. So maybe we might as well do it now. So there's a lot of like, it's like tough calls because it's like, they're just asking so many questions. They want to just do so many things with you. But I am getting they will even out once they reach your vibration or close to it. And they will. Whoever you choose to be your life partner, they will even out. They'll reach your level and even out, even go above in some ways. So you can kind of match each other, level up, and work with each other, grow with each other in different areas. I'm getting different areas. So that's why they'll lead you in some areas. Right now, you've been kind of leading them in relationship and in love and feelings. And how to nurture someone and how to nurture a relationship. You've been definitely leading that. And your energy is so high that it brings it out of them. And they'll just kind of tell you in loving ways that they want this and that with you. Eventually, it'll even out. And they will kind of be the leader for you in other ways. So you two will be helping each other grow. It's definitely a divine counterpart reading, if you can't tell. Okay, so I just had 22 to 33. So, one's in an ascended master energy, and the other one's in a master builder energy. Very good energies for the two of you. So for this whole year, for the year to come, for whenever you're watching this right now, it's the beautiful energy that is starting for you. Seriously, from a huge manifestation right away, sometime soon. All right. So pile 24, I hope you enjoyed your readings. If you did, I really appreciate a like or comment. It really, really, really helps me out. I really want to start this year strong, doing my highest and best light work in order to help all of you with your highest and best life and love. Let's make this love a year where we all help each other find love, right? Let's make this a year about true, genuine, divine love. So yeah, let's do that, team. I hope you enjoyed the beautiful messages that came through in the very spiritual way that it did, because you're probably very spiritual. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light.